Sometimes the most dangerous weapons don't always have high damage, but rather damage per second. Today, we're going to count down the Terraria top 5 DPS weapons. This list was compiled using information from Terraria.Gamepedia, so for more information, be sure to head over there and check their site out. But these are some of the powerful weapons currently in the game. With that, let's get started at number 5. Hailing from the Frost Moon, dropped from the Everscream, is the Razor Pine. Doing a whopping 1,234 rating, this thing tears through mobs ridiculously. As a matter of fact, this was patched to have lower output. It used to be even higher. Go figure. The Razor Pine is a menacing mage weapon that shows no mercy. It spans out a small area of Razor Pine needles that does a good amount of damage to enemies. Number 4. The Flareon is a flail dropped by Duke Fishron with a striking resemblance. This thing does a whopping 1,459 rating and does a devastating amount, not just including the ball, but the bubbles as well that shoot out. What also helps this is the fact that it's on auto swing, so you just hold down the trigger and let it fly for even more devastation. It has a pretty sizable lead over the Razor Pine and is a great weapon for melee users. Number 3. Going back to the Frost Moon, once again we have the Blizzard Staff, another great weapon for mages. It showers down icicles and snow that does relentless damage, and it has a 1,547 rating. As it does not sips the mana, it drinks your mana relatively quick, so be sure to have mana potions on hand for backup. Hold the trigger down and spray the area relentlessly with dangerous ice. The Blizzard Staff is a frozen beast. Number 2. Coming in at number 2, we have the Bubble Gun, another Duke Fishron item. This is another great weapon for spellcasters, though this one's a bit of a gamble. It has a 1,575 rating, but the range on this weapon is very close, so for spellcasters this is quite dangerous indeed. You have to decide if the gamble's worth it, the chance of taking damage or the chance of doing high damage. For some, it clearly isn't worth it and they choose to avoid this weapon entirely. Overall, though, it can't be ignored the fact that the bubble gun does do good damage. It's just the range on it is just very iffy. It's a very fine line to walk. And finally, number 1. If you're lucky enough to get the coin gun, be prepared. You can do a lot of damage. This thing fires insanely fast, and if you have platinum coins, you're golden. With a platinum coin in your inventory, the coin gun can do up to 1,714 rating, which is the highest in the game. But again, think about it. You need platinum coins. Yes, coins. Once it runs out, and that damage drops. But overall, this thing can do a beastly, sickly amount of damage if you're wealthy. If you're not, fear not. Gold coins would follow in the 6th spot on this list if this were a top 10. So gold coins aren't that bad either, but platinum coins certainly rule the day with this weapon. Okay, elements, that's going to do it for our Terraria top 5 DPS weapons. In the description, I'm going to list the 6 through 10 top DPS weapons for those that are interested. It's kind of really neat to see. Thank you so much for watching, and please be sure to rate the video accordingly. It definitely helps the channel and is highly appreciated. Thank you so much. Have yourselves a wonderful day, and if not, then just simply fake it. I will see you again next time.